What's up? It's AK Babyface. Subscribe to Supporting Icons for the latest boxing news.
Now, if you think that the WBA couldn't do any more stupidity, any more bias, corrupt, or just downright ignorance, well, they've now changed the heavyweight rankings again within a 2-day period. Only 2 days ago, I did the latest WBA heavyweight world rankings because, of course, Trevor Bryan defeated Bermane Stiverne, for whatever reason, to become the WBA World Heavyweight Champion. Regular champion, of course, because obviously Anthony Joshua is a super champion. So they updated the rankings, they announced them, I did a video on it. And it just so happened that I was just looking through the rankings earlier on today, and this just caught my eye, because I didn't expect any kind of difference. So I actually just scanned through all the heavyweight divisions, and something caught my eye. So I carried on looking at the WBA heavyweight rankings. I thought, hang on a minute, they've made some changes. They've amended some stuff. Now, when I did that video, when I went through all the fighters to try and justify all their positions, I did say there were some fighters missing. Joseph Parker, Ajit Cabiel, and so forth, okay? I did copy them in on social media. Did they watch it? Did they make changes? Did they listen to a lot of your comments? No idea, probably not, okay? I don't think the WBA care about me, you, or anybody else. But these were the rankings only 2 days ago. Joshua, super champion. Trevor Bryan, regular champion. Obviously, number 1 is Trevor Bryan. Number 2, Alexander Usyk. 3, Deontay Wilder. 4, Luis Ortiz. 5, Ruiz Jr. 6, Adam Kaunaki. 7, Charles Martin. 8, Chris Arreola. 9, Bogdan Dinu. 10, Michael Hunter. 11, Filip Herkovich. 12, Frank Sanchez. 13, Otto Wallin. 14, Martin Bakole. And number 15, Derek Chisora. Now, I went through each and every one of these fighters. I gave the record, what they've done, what they haven't done, all that kind of thing. And I think most of us unanimously agreed that they were absolutely awful. I copied in the WBA, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I need to go through the entire list and go through each and every fighter. But they have made some changes. And not for the better, believe it or not. If you thought they were bad, wait for this one. Here are the new heavyweight world rankings within a 2-day period. Trevor Bryan, number 1. Usyk, number 2. Bogdan Dinu has jumped from number 9 to number 3. You can think, well, maybe he's had a fight. Nope. He hasn't had a fight in the last 2 days. Last time he had a fight was back in October of last year. So we're talking 4 months ago now. So how can he be number 9 and get pumped up to number 3? For what reason? So he gets bumped above Deontay Wilder. Okay. Not much has really changed for the rest of them going down, except Ajit Cabiel is now a new insert into number 10. Ajit Cabiel, did he have a fight recently in the last 2 days? No. Do you know the last time Ajit Cabiel had a fight? July of last year. July. 7 months ago. So how can it be that he wasn't on the rankings 2 days ago? He wasn't on the rankings a month ago, 2 months ago, but suddenly now he is without actually having a fight. He's now been inserted into number 10. Don't get me wrong, I think Ajit Cabiel should be in there or thereabouts. I think it's a little bit high, number 10 to be fair, but why is he being ranked in there? I don't get it. Number 11, Bermane Stiverne. Bermane Stiverne, who just got knocked out by Trevor Bryan in round number 11 on Friday night. Bermane Stiverne, who prior to this fight had lost 3 of his last 4 fights. 2 of those last 2 fights he lost as well. Joe Joyce he lost to. Deontay Wilder he lost to. The fight before then, Derek Rossi, he got the win. Arguably he shouldn't have done. He did get dropped in that fight. It is what it is. And the fight before then against Wilder. So he lost 3 of his last 4 fights. He then goes and fights Trevor Bryan for a vacant WBA regular world heavyweight title. He shouldn't have been there. But what did the WBA do? Well, he gets knocked out by Trevor Bryan. So now he's lost 4 of his last 5 fights, but yet now he's ranked number 11 in the world. Is it because he's a Don King fighter? Maybe. Trevor Bryan's also a Don King fighter. WBA being very biased with Don King? Well, quite obviously. They put him in there to justify Trevor Bryan's win. That's why they've done it, because they think boxing fans are stupid. That's what they think. They think you and I are stupid. That's why they've done it. Or they just don't care what we think. It's our belt, it's our sanctioning body, it's our rankings. We can do whatever we want. We can go put Mike Tyson in there at number 1 if we want to. And to a point, they're correct. What can we do about it? What are we going to do about it? There's nothing we can do about it. But the WBA quite clearly, I mean, they've dropped Martin Bakole and the Dodger they've dropped Derek Chisora. Okay, it is what it is. But to insert Bermane Stiverne at number 11, to insert Ajit Kabiel at number 10, to bump up Bogdan Dinu to number 3, clearly this is politics. This is not about earning your position. This is not about earning your ranking. This is about buying your ranking, being influenced for your ranking. The WBA don't care who you've fought, who you've beat, how active you are. It's all about doing others favours. Probably for money, to be fair. I don't know that for a fact, but in my opinion, it's probably going to be for money, right? How can Bogdan Dinu, who hasn't had a fight, go from number 9 to number 3? How does that happen? I have no idea who the promoter and manager is of Bogdan Dinu, but quite clearly, somebody with a bit of pull. Ajit Kabiel wasn't on there at all, but now he's just been inserted in within a 2-day period, all the way in to number 10. And Bermane Stiverne come out of nowhere after getting battered in his last few fights to number 11 in the world. They are becoming a joke. They are becoming worse than the IBO. In fact, I would rather see the IBO title than the WBA, to be honest with you. I think the IBO are probably more neutral than the WBA. Don't get me wrong, I think the IBO are a complete pony. But the WBA, absolute shambolic. Look at it. Look at it. Only a 2-day difference. By the way, when I did this video 2 days ago, this wasn't a case of that's been the rankings for quite some time. No. They were new updated rankings. And now they've just updated them again. Bogdan Dinu number 3, Kabiel number 10, and Bermane Stiverne number 11. Unbelievable. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, catch you all in the next video.